So Neal, Forest Green 1, Woking 1. It's just finished here. What are your thoughts overall on the game?
I'm delighted with, at the end of 5 games in 2 weeks, I'm delighted with the fitness, the effort, certainly the way we played first half. I thought we were very good. A few final third passes that didn't quite come off, but I thought we were excellent. We knew they'd be the home team, top 3 team coming at us in the second half. I thought we managed that pretty well, limited them to very little. Got our noses in front, which is always great, and that's probably the only disappointing thing, is to concede so quickly after that. Not even, have that sort of 15-20 minute spell where you're in the lead and they get desperate. Obviously, it's a great strike from outside the box, and we just palmed it into the place for him to score. But they were always going to throw caution to the wind late on. They went to a 3-5-2. They threw 4 up against us. So then the game changes. It's hard to roll it out of the back then, because you've almost got 4 standing there waiting to pressure. So then the game becomes a little bit scrappier. But I thought, by and large, they've had one chance at the end, which would have been devastating. By and large, we managed that well.
Recently, he's talked about you're implementing your imprint on the team, and the players have even said recently that before it was trying to set up how we can combat the opposition, but now they're feeling like we really have a blueprint. And then you said it's week by week, it's starting to get better. How happy with you, particularly going to a team that, as you say, are third in the league and performing that well?
Yeah, I think some of the football first half, even second half, we had a few patterns that look really good. It's great. It's given the boys the confidence to know how to create overloads and how to give options. So we're all on the same page. So we're not off the cuff. Giving them the confidence not to be worried about making mistakes. And I've said to them quite often, no blame culture. We win and lose together. And if you notice, the threat that Forest Green had was when the game became a bit end to end. The first half, very little threat other than the odd set piece, because we've got the ball most of the time, and actually sometimes the best form of defence is to have the ball and dominate the ball, and we've certainly learnt to do that a bit better, but we've also learnt some resilience as well, and the boys battled against a very, very strong team.
And yesterday you worked on set pieces ahead of today. Harry got his 10th of the season, the first player to reach double figures. How pleasing was that for you to work on something and then see it just about come off over the line?
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed we worked on set plays. We do it every time, and both attacking and defending. So sometimes when you concede them, people might think, did they ever work on them? But we did. We spent quite a bit of time on them. It's great when you score from a set play. I'd have liked us to have scored one of the great moves we had. We had a few where we played some great football and got into great areas. But if we can keep working at that, that will come.
Couple of negatives. One being, I was just in front of Matt Ward when he went down under the impact of the tackle. It didn't look good. What was the latest? I know it's quite early.
We think he's rolled his ankle. It's very swollen. So when you roll an ankle, depends. We'll probably have to get it scanned, but depends on the damage. Hopefully it's just a slight sprain. It's an ankle he's done before. So, that doesn't look good as far as, I don't think that's going to be a weak job, but I might be wrong. Some people heal differently, but we'll ice, keep it elevated, compress it, and see if we can get it better quicker. Junior felt his calf. I see him trying to press and he was limping around, so we had to make that call a little bit early. And then obviously the unfortunate thing where Tariq's got sent off late on. So they're the 3 negatives from the day, really.
And finally, we've got a week preparation now ahead of our quarter-final in the FA Trophy next week. What does a week look like, preparation for that?
It looks like give the lads a bit of a breather. They've been in nearly every day, so give them a breather Monday. I'm going to let them have a day at home, do their work at home on Monday. And then Tuesday we'll come in, we'll do a good, solid, hard session. And then Thursday, Friday we'll build up to the Oxford game, do our homework, me and Bass, and we'll start preparing for them.
Brilliant. Thanks, Neal. We'll catch up on
Cheers.
Friday.
Thank you.